The University of Ghana Business School is mandated to produce world-class human resources to meet the development needs of the country.
The school used to be called the School of Administration, but it was metamorphosed into the University of Ghana Business School about 16 years ago. And when that happened, the departmentalization occurred. So it became the Department of Marketing and Entrepreneurship.
The school's goal, to equip its students and expose them to international business standards, led it to apply to the Skills Development Fund for a scholarship and travel grant for selected students.
So the first head of department we ever had was a lady called Dr. Adelaide Naameli Kasna. Now, Adelaide studied in Aalborg University and had funding from Danida. After Adelaide, I became head of department. I also studied in Aalborg University with funding from Danida. When I completed, a Professor Bedmanate took over. He was Dr. Bedmanate then. He also got a PhD in Aalborg University with funding from Danida. So our department has had a particularly long and fruitful relationship with the Danish International Development Agency, which is one of the major sponsors of the Skills Development Fund as well.
8 students have received FDF scholarships since 2018. They have come from various industries, including engineering, logistics, and tourism.
I currently work with FedEx Ghana as the Assistant General Manager. After we had gained admissions and started our lectures, I think within the first week we were told that we could apply for a scholarship. As part of the benefits of the scholarship award, we were to embark on a trip to Denmark and specifically to Aalborg University.
For me, the biggest aspect of being a beneficiary of this fund was the opportunity to interact firsthand with businesses that are successfully internationalized. Up until then, it had always been theory. We were in the classroom studying theory, but it was great to know how this theory actually played out and how companies had actually applied the theories and had been successful. So it was a really brilliant experience for me.
With the tour being mingled with other people, you can now appreciate people's perspectives on issues. So that was one of the things that I acquired.
The exposure that the travel grants have given the students will serve them well in their existing and future businesses.
Came at a very, very crucial time. So it's really given us room to do stuff. I mean, I've flown to other universities in Africa, all through the SDF grants. We are helping to establish some business schools in South Africa. I mean, it's had what we call spillover effects. So it's not just the travel grant alone, but it's created all sorts of connections and avenues. So we're able to build a certain new crop, not just of students, but even of intellectuals and academics, because we are cross-fertilizing across the continent as well. So it's been really, really, really useful. And I thank God the Danes came.
The SDF Fund Phase 2 was funded by the Government of Ghana and the Government of Denmark as part of its commitment to private sector development.